back. It's been a few days since I've done any Sevtech. I've been very distracted playing Exoria, which is an excellent mod pack. You should try that out. Let me just figure out where we're at. So we're about to build a rocket. I think we've got a couple other things lined up as well. Yes, we do. Alright, so let's see. We've got a few achievements to get through. So let's knock some out real quick. So we've got the spacesuit, which is all this gear. We started doing that last session. I said I'd get through some of the grindier things like these. They're a pain to make. But now that we've got them, space suit. So we want one of these, dunk, and one of these, like so. Sweet. And I'll stick all these down over here by a rocket, so we've got them. Now I noticed they have a durability thing. Oh, that's RF. Okay, so you put power in them. Okay. That's cool. So we've got to charge them up or something. But we can worry about that when we are closer to launching. Okay, what else have we got over here? So this is for the elite crafting table, which is this guy here. Now, what I did notice is that we're still going to want this tier 2 one, the advanced one, because you need that to make machine casings. The elite one is used for other recipes. I never bothered keeping the basic one because the only recipe you need for that is the journey map thing. So let's make the elite one, and I made a space next to the advanced one so we can stick them next to each other. I used to have this guy here, but I think I'll just stick him up there. So he looks alright there. Cool. So that is super good. Now this thing here, this is for this guy, Elite Enderpearl. So this is not for a quest, but this is a quality of life item. And I don't know if it's a durability type thing, like the more you use it, like a tool. But it's basically an Enderpearl lets you fly with it, so you can basically, like it's a very basic flying device, I guess. So I need to make one of them. That's just a reusable Enderpearl, but then you can make one of these with it. So I don't know how this works, but we'll give it a go. Let's hey, cool. You see that? I thought that was a configured option that was turned off. It was the constellation of this guy. But I just saw it up there. If we go over here, can we see it? Oh, maybe it is turned off now. Maybe it's there for a second until it disappears. Okay, so in theory, like I shouldn't worry about landing because I've got my slime boots. But like, if I do this, oh cool, and there's no durability, it just lasts forever. So it's just an Enderpearl that lasts forever. So what if I'm like, if I'm up here, can I then go like, no. No, you can't do that. Okay, that's cool. So you can't throw it while you're already in the air. But, that's okay. That's pretty cool. Very useful. Okay. So a fun tool to keep. Spacesuit, rocket to the moon. Okay, so things we're going to probably need. We're going to need air. We've got no oxygen. I guess we've got oxygen creation up there, so we could probably fill tanks. What else we need? We need to assemble this. Oh, let's maybe do that now. I assume this all goes in here, so we want a nose cone, 3 chests, 4 fins, booster thingy, and them, and then we can get our rocket. Sweet! Yes, that was a quest, wasn't it? The last thing here is to the moon. Now we'll probably want to do the Ender Crystal reincarnation thing at some point, because we're going to need stuff you can only get from the dragon, I guess. And there's actually Ender Utilities items that need to be charged from Ender Crystals, and stupidly I'm going to destroy them all, haven't I? So I'm going to have to make some more. Launch a rocket and land on the moon. Well, we're not really ready to launch a rocket, because I need to charge these and get like air tanks and stuff. Press left control for installed modules. Can I do it with it in my hand? No, I have to be wearing it. Can I like put it? I can put it here. No? Where can I put it? Does it have to be there? It has to be there. Left control, left shift. Left shift pressure and radiation info. Left control for installed modules. Only requires power when modules are installed. Can only be charged with an energy storage module. Okay, well maybe there's no left control thing because like there's nothing in it. I haven't got modules, so let's look at modules that we might want. Let's maybe go inside and sleep first. Pretty cool though, we got through 3 achievements. Yeah, okay, so this thing might be cool on the moon too, maybe. Alright, so Galacticraft modules. Is this the energy storage module? Is that the thing? Used to store large amounts of energy for later use. Battery and compressed steel. Is that the thing it needs to... Is that what I was just reading? Requires an energy storage module. Can only be charged with an energy storage module. Okay. So we're going to need one of these. So get 2 of these per craft, and I need 3, so let's get 10 compressed tin and 6 compressed steel. I should have some steel. Actually, do I have steel down here? I think didn't I store some? No. Bronze. So steel, I should have some in here. 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's 2 to 1, yeah? So we need 12. And I'm going to get some more tin in a sec. So let's do that. I'm going to need 10 more of these. It's 2 to 1. It's cool, I remember things. Things are good. I should make some more steel, hey, because I'm just about out. Let's make some more steel. I think I've still got iron. Yes I do. Let's get another stack of that happening. So you go in there, probably get some more charcoal from the drawer upstairs. I did use a bit of this last stream, so I'm down to 20 stacks now. That's cool. I'm sure there'll be a point again where I won't use as much and it'll build up. So you can probably, oh, actually I've already got some, don't I? I am full up on charcoal. Alright, so you can go in here in a sec, like that, and get rid of you. You can go in here for crafting. Now, whatever the issue was with my power last session, I have no idea. I was troubleshooting it, but I didn't actually find the solution, I don't think. And now we're full up in power again. The only thing I did notice was that the water pump jack at the back here was still running. So I stuck a lever on it and like turned it off, since I haven't been using it. Like, it's not actually doing anything at the moment because I'm not making any plastic, so I think it was sucking power regardless. But that's all I've changed. And I didn't think it was using that much power, but anyhow. So now I've back up to 4 million there, and I've got 25 million here, which is why the canola farm's just sitting there like this. This guy actually has run through, but he's not doing anything because we're getting no canola seeds in here because the canola farm's not running. Because I think the canola generator is full, and it won't do anything until it outputs power, which it can't do because there's nowhere for the power to go. So this is advantage of trickle power, I guess. Like, this thing ran until it, it was doing all the little piddly bits of power that were required for occasional things, and we're still not using large amounts of power. And I'm gonna maybe hang on to this because I think we're gonna need to put it in there shortly. And there's our 1010. And I think I needed two coal and 2 redstone, right? 2 coal and 2 redstone. Zip. Alright, so we want that, go, and then I want that, go. And I suspect we're probably actually going to want batteries, aren't we? Like spare ones on us, I assume. I don't know. I guess I should plug this in somewhere though. Well, let's put it over here. Like, this is supposed to be our Galacticraft area, right? So let's put our stuff down here. We've got a thing here we can run power from. Let's go like here maybe. Is red the power? I assume red's the power thing. Like, that's the only connection. Oh no, green's the power thing. I don't know what red is. Oh, is that red power out, maybe? No idea. Not a clue. Okay, so power in. So maybe I should face you the other way. Can I can't. No, I can't do that. Can we like turn you around this way maybe? Cool. Alright, and then we'll go grab a connector. I should really start doing the... I know I say this every stream, but I should really start doing the replacement for insulated wire. I wonder if I can turn non-insulated wire into insulated wire. I wonder if that's a thing. Yeah, I can actually. Oh, I need lots of hemp. I should get a cloche for hemp, shouldn't I? Yeah. Okay, so we'll make a note to do that. Actually, I'll even put it on my thing here. Did the space set. Hemp cloche. Let's put. We've done the rocket. Hemp cloche. Insulate wiring. There we go. That way we won't forget, right? So let's get rid of that. But I also want connectors, or a connector, and one of these. let's go plug this guy in for the moment. So we've got power in there. So we want one of these hooked up to the green side, and you can connect to that. Then you've got power in you. Now I think we can just do that, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's for, I don't know what we use those for. I think maybe we can take them with us and use them as like portable energy. I wonder if there's a Galactic Craft book. I think there might be actually. Possibly. Or is it like, it might look different, maybe it's like a data pad or something. Vacuum glass. Flag. We put our flag on the moon, that could be cool. Parachute. Parachute might not be a bad idea. We've got slime boots though, so. Oh yeah, that's a good point, because yeah, there's no air on the moon, so might need some glowstone torches. Huh, okay. Alright, so that's done. So I wonder if that started up all our little farms and stuff now. Probably, hey. Are we running again? Yeah, we are. So, you're probably getting, or you will be getting seeds, I assume. Oh, not yet, because there's no room for seeds. You're fermenting more oil. You dumped out, so you're going to run again. So obviously the buffer over there is full again anyway. You'll note I never bothered adding more cells like this. Like, I know it's a easily reproducible thing, we could have a column of them. And I was talking about doing that, but I never bothered because at the time when I built that, trickle power was enough, and now I have this. So, like, that's obsolete anyway. So I probably won't do what I was talking about there. But yeah, you could, like, if we had needed more power back then, I could have made, 3 or 4 sets like this, and that would be fine, because that's fairly easy to make, and it's very easily automatable, and I could have run the whole system off that one farmer, so. Okay, just waiting for more of this. No, but I can do that. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what modules I need. Like this. I guess I would need like air tanks or something. Like what goes in? Doesn't actually say, does it? Maybe I only get the modules thing when I'm wearing the whole suit. Could be it. Let's check that, because that actually might be entirely the case. Take them off and put this suit on. Wow, that looks pretty sweet. So what's the thing? Left control for installed modules. Maybe there's a clash with controls. Let's get rid of you. Does that fix my problem? Okay. Controls. Probably want to. What was that for? Sprint. I know they did that for sprint anyway. They always did double up. control is apparently key.control. Left shift, carry on. No. Control. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I turned it off. Where's the Galacticraft ones? G. It's possible that I turned it off. Map. Spaceship inventory. Okay. It sounds like an important one, but it's... not seeing it. Module, open module manager, H. What is module manager? This actually looks like it might be it. So, O to, no? How do we get rid of that? No? Okay. This might look annoying, but what is it? H. Helmet modules list. So sensor glasses, no fall damage. So that's a boot module. No fall damage sounds like a smart idea. What's that? Space gear auto equip. Automatically equips any space related gear in your inventory. What's that? Pre-launch checklist. Allows easy access to the pre-launch checklist from Galacticraft. See controls for key to open. Okay. What's this? This is a chestplate module. Oxygen tank auto swapper swaps out equipped empty tanks with available non-empty oxygen tanks. Geiger counter. Portable NASA workbench. That's cool. Functions the same as Galacticraft sensor glasses. No, it's fine. So modules don't appear to be necessary. What food do I need? I need protein. Protein and grain, so sandwiches. Alright. So really I just need to be carrying like air tanks or something. Oxygen tanks. Oxygen compressor. Load oxygen from internal storage into an oxygen tank. So the collector is the thing that I've got upstairs. But I think I also need a compressor, right? So an oxygen compressor. What are these? Visselcraft things. Oxygen compressor. So more compressed aluminium, steel, bronze I've got, tin, more steel and more tin. Lots of things. Oxygen mask. Do I need one of those, or is the helmet good? There's none for installed modules. Is that because I turned it off? weapons though, so let's get one of these. So we've got a tin canister already, I think. We need one of these bronze ones. And we need some more compressed tin. How much compressed tin do we need? So none. Oops. 2, 3, 5, 6, so 12. And we need compressed aluminium. How much compressed aluminium? So 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna need 4 then. No, 6. I can count. I can maths. Totally can maths. And we're also going to need steel, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll need what, 18 steel? 14. 18. Let's put all this in here for crafting with. Pretty chuffed about that interval, it's pretty cool. You still can't really use it in the end, because you can't throw it while you're in the air already, so you just fall into the void, but it's pretty good, like, in the overworld, I guess. Okay, you go there. Might even be useful in the nether, really. Okay, you guys go in here. Yeah, and you. Okay, what else do we need? 10? Oh, we did 10 already, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, those are, okay, that's cool. They're like little tanks and stuff. What's that on the arm? It's like a spring with wires. Pretty cool model. And you can kind of see me inside the mask, which is pretty awesome too. I like it. I like it a lot. 2 more. Throw some more of that in there. Throw the rest in there. So yeah, been playing some Ixoria the last couple of days. It's worth looking at. Made by the same pack author as did Age of Engineering. It's quite fun. It's like I guess a newish version of Regrowth. Same sort of idea. Like you're on a world that's got no life. It's like a volcanic planet, and yeah, like all the biomes have been changed, and you've got to survive on not very much. But yeah, it uses the Britannia portal as for the starting stuff. You got to trade resources through the portal to get basic equipment. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Okay, so let's do some crafting here. We've got to get one of them. This one. And then we've got to get one of them. And then we've got to get one of them. And that's our compressor. Yeah. Cool. Now, do we want this upstairs next to the collector, or do we want it over here? Or do we want to run oxygen over here, or do we want to have another collector over here dedicated for this? Because that one's for making fuel. And we're going to get the fuel from there to here anyway. So maybe running an oxygen pipe wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, how expensive were those pipes? Oh, that only costs sand, so I guess we could do that. It might look messy though. I could just make another one. It wouldn't be too hard, eh? Let's put this guy here. No, other way. This way. So power goes in that zone. And what comes out here? Items, maybe? Like full tanks? Not very intuitive, are they? No valid oxygen. Okay. I guess we'll plug it in and see what we can do with it. So should we make an oxygen tank first? Let's make an oxygen tank. Light. Let's make the biggest one we can. What's the biggest one we can? Is light the biggest one we can make? Do we use light to get to bigger ones? Maybe we can't make bigger ones because you can only make tier 1 rockets. So, alright, let's just make a basic one then. So we need wool, canister, and compressed copper. Maybe we'll make a couple. Let's make 2. And we'll see how much that gets us. Wool, right? So let's get some wool, which is what, fleece and wicker. Let's put away that. We have fleece. Let's like that. 2 things of wool. Let's put away fleece. Okay, we'll grab these guys. And then we're going to make some white. Oh, do I not have... Okay, tin canisters I think are just 10, right? I think you get 2 per crafting and they need 7 each. So white, tin canister, and then you go like so, and we get 2. And we're going to need a collector, right? So we'll put one of these in the thing, because I think it gives us a standard error message, right? So not enough oxygen? Yeah, cool. Oh, and we need to power the thing, but let's get another collector first. So which one? Oxygen collector. So this guy needs 3 compressed steel. Do we actually have some steel? Oh, we have just the right amount. Excellent. So 3 compressed steel. More. Another one. Okay, so let's add another steel. And what else? 2 aluminium. Another tin canister. And 3 tin. some of you, throw it in here. There we go. And we'll chuck this in here, and then we'll get some more tin for the canister. Six, seven. Now I've got this fan. The fan needs. I'm gonna give it four more compressed steel. So that, an extra one. However, we should be able to do one of those now. Yes. Oh, there's two of those. Yeah. So that means I need 3 more tin, right? Another steel. Collector craft's interesting. There's definitely a lot of resources required there. At least it's not heavy on one thing. Kind of like, advanced generators is like 99% iron. It's really iron heavy. It's good and bad, I guess. It means you can kind of focus your mining, but yeah, it just means you always end up with like none of that particular thing, which is annoying if you want to do anything else. Yeah, we need a bit more steel. So it's a good thing I've been making it. Alright, well let's make the second vent thing. Yeah, oxygen vent. So we've got one, we just need a second one of those. And now how are we doing? So we've got those. We need the invar gear. I might even have some invar. I don't know. Not enough. Okay, so invar 2, 3 and 1. I think we can do it in the alloy kiln guy. No, it's 2 and 1, isn't it? 2 of them and 1 of them. Yeah. And then that'll give us 3, and then we just need 1. So that we make a gear. So we'll get the gear cast on here. And then we need to drop a bunch of these guys. Cool. So now we should be able to make a fan. I can sit over here, and then we've got everything except compressed steel and the concentrator, which needs more steel and more tin, apparently. Did I miscount that again? How many more? It was 3, wasn't it? So 6. Yeah. And then I need what? There's 4 in there. No, I'm missing 1, 2, 3. Because I don't have this one. Well, that's 2. We can get it started. Well, this one cooks us up another one. Should really get a improved blast furnace soon. I've kind of just been making do with this because, well, I don't know, I guess I don't need steel all the time. So I just make sure it's always cooking and there's always some there when I need it. So that should be enough to do a concentrator. Oh, I didn't put the tin in. There we go. Now we can at least do the concentrator while we're making more steel. We just need one more ingot. Okay, that's our concentrator done. So now we can just gotta do that. So we need what? 3 steel. Yeah, well, that's gonna be a while, isn't it? What can we do in the meantime? Should we play with the ender pearl? Kinda wanna play with the ender pearl. Because it looks fun. Okay, so let's go. Say we're gonna go visit over here. Whoa! That goes a hell of a long way. Why can I not go up? Oh, right. You can't swim until the ender pearl's finished, and I was still going down. So yeah, that's why. Let's go. Let's swim out of the water. Let's see how far. Can we go over to there? What do you reckon? I reckon we can go over there. Ah! Oh, it's a shark. Hello, Mr. Shark. Hello, nice Mr. Shark. Yeah, did you see who's bleeding there? That's my perks. I've got Astral Sorcery perk. I've taken the Astral Sorcery, the damage tree, what's it called? Decidia? Right to the top. I've actually got extra points in it that I can't spend because I've got the entire tree. The top one is like the Grievous Wounds thing where you do bleeding damage. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm sure there's probably better trees, but that's the one that I already had the constellation for, so that's why I got it. Let's go. Where should we go? Should we go over here? Oh. Did that just destroy some of the tree? I think it did, didn't it? Alright, now let's go over here. Let me out of the water. Okay, so doing it around water is not the best idea, but still, it's fun. It's actually really fun. I'm glad I made that thing now. Yay! There's 2. I think I needed 3 though, right? Moo! Moo! A little bit of food. Pretty good. Oh, we get some more tomatoes. Yeah, this is just me killing time now. Are we back to net gamers? Oh, we're building Syngas again. Okay, oh, that's cool. So we kind of, when this fills up, then we'll start getting wood again, and then this will fill up with wood. Well, this will fill up with carbon, I guess. This fills up with wood, then this will start getting wood. So yeah, we're not really getting any wood in here. I could put more bonsais around this. Maybe I'll stack bonsais all the way around here. One more. Then we can craft the collector, and then we can actually be getting oxygen in tanks. Oh, we needed those connectors as well, didn't we? I've got 2 here, and I've got 2 coils. Oh, we didn't actually craft the thing. Let's craft the thing. Collector, go, yes. Let's see if we can get this to fill up some tanks for us. So that's the compressor. Now, which way around does this go? It's this way around, right? And then we connect. Oops. No. Dum-dum. It doesn't work like that. You go on here. You go on here. And then we connect the other guy. Like that. Now you're making oxygen. And are you actually using oxygen? No. I guess oxygen goes in here like that. So let's get some cable. Actually have 2 cable here. Sweet. Cool. Little collection system. I have no idea if that's a lot of oxygen or not. I suspect it's not. I think we're going to need a lot of tanks. However, that's okay, because the achievement's just for going to the moon. It's not for staying on the moon. We can always go back. We're probably going to need fuel tanks as well, hey? Or is that innate in the rocket? Maybe the rocket doesn't need fuel tanks because it has fuel as part of the rocket. Probably. Now, can I do this? Does that work? It does work. Okay. Pretty slow to fill up, aren't they? I wonder if it's because they hold a lot of power. How much power do they hold? 31,000 RF. Okay. Don't know if that's good or bad. I don't even know if how much they actually use. Maybe nothing. The higher the spacesuit tier, the slower radiation will be gained. Used to full stop pressure damage and slow down the rate of radiation. Huh. Okay. Alright. So there's our spacesuit. And we've got our oxygen tanks. And we've even got a battery. I'm thinking about making a couple more tanks though. It was just compressed copper, wasn't it? It wasn't very expensive. So we're going to want a couple of canisters. We're going to want 2 compressed copper, so we need 4 of these. Vegetable is this stuff. Cool. Right. Oxygen tank. Oh, I need wool as well, don't I? Yeah. Which probably means I have to get some more sugarcane. Yeah, so what I might do is sleep, farm some sugarcane. Still, it's been a productive short stream. Some sugarcane over here. Yeah, I don't think this isn't going to be a real long stream. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and do a bit of progress. I also want to do some Forever Stranded at some point. So it's been a while since I've been in there. Some stuff lined up in Forever Stranded as well. It's just a matter of getting in there and actually doing it. So, at some point, I know I haven't been back to Crimson Skies. Mostly that's because there's a lot of grind to do in that. As per usual Skyblock beginnings, there's a lot of manual getting resources, and I feel like that's not very fun to watch. Yeah, I guess I can jump on there and do some of that at some point too. There's 2 more of those, let's go fill them up. I don't know how many of these I'll need. I'm tempted to get another battery as well. Because it probably wouldn't hurt to have an extra battery. How do you... There must be a portable fuel thing, surely. Because... How do you get back otherwise? Like, does the fuel loader have to come from... Like, there's a thing here for putting tanks in, right? Fuel... loader. Can you just use any... Maybe you can just use any old tank? Like, do I have to take launch pads with me, or like, what happens? Maybe I'll do some research before next stream, because I don't want to get caught on the moon and not be able to get back. Hopefully that isn't how it works. I don't really want to have to take a whole launch pad setup with me, because that's not very realistic. I kind of just want to fly there and fly back, if possible, first time anyway. And we'll work on a moon base another time. Maybe an H5 where we have access to a bit more resources. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to put this over here in my Galacticraft crate. Rocket and stuff to take with me. Yeah, okay, cool. So now we're looking a bit more organised. So the other thing I want to do is send fuel down here, right? So let's... I think fuel has to go into this. I don't think I have access to like ender tanks or anything, so I'm gonna have to run a pipeline, right? And tank. No. Yeah, I mean not the end of the world, right? It's gonna look horrible, but I can always go under the platform, I suppose. And it's coming from immersive craft, so immersive engineering, so I should be able to just use the immersive pipes like these guys. I can take that straight down here and then go can I go straight down there? Yeah, it's in line with this, right? So what's down here? Yeah, that should be fine. There's a wall here. It's not gonna interrupt the fire or anything, so I'm gonna take it straight down there, under the platform, and then go build a couple of breathing holes here, and then go straight along under this, and then maybe under the wall here. I can easily get up and over. And if I bring it around, I can go straight in from this side. So yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. So how much? I'm going to need lots of pipe though, right? So how much pipe have I got? I wonder if it auto outputs. I could maybe use Builtcraft pipe. This stuff uses a bunch of iron. Stone fluid pipes. Like this is easy. That's just what that's just stone and glass. Glass is kind of annoying. 6 iron versus some stone and glass. Stone and glass. I mean, glass is annoying to make. I can arc furnace it now, right? So yeah, I can arc furnace it now. I don't need to use lava. How much sand have I got? Maybe I need to mine some sand. No glass there. Maybe I'll just see how much glass I've got over here. 1. None in there. Is there any over here? No. Time to mine some sand. Maybe I'll use my ender pearl. Let me out of the water. No. No. Ugh. You can't throw it in water. I'm gonna die. Don't die. Get out of the water. Oh, okay. I gotta stop doing that. That's a really bad thing to do. Mental note. Don't end the pearl in the ocean. What do I need to eat? I need to eat fruit. Fruit. Oh, anyway, this is the place I was going anyway. Let's go over here. Now, sand. I really need to make an excavator, don't I? Probably should have done that first. Because mining sandstone is a lot easier. I can use the ore excavation modifier and just dig huge holes in the ground. But sand doesn't really work the same way. Shovel. Oh. silicon, eh? Have I marked that on the map? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. Add. Silicone. There we go. Let's get a little bit of this over here. Oh, is that it? More. Okay. Okay. You reckon we can interfill the whole way over there? Probably not. Keep forgetting to do this. This is actually one of the best things about this machine, is you can do this. And that way you get lots of materials very, very quickly. Well, you know, providing you've got power throughput. It uses power faster than I can actually transfer it over there though. So I think these are like 1024. I'm pretty sure. MV. What are these? Does it say? It doesn't actually say there. I think they're 1024. So maybe I should upgrade to HV or just the cyclic cabling. Like if I'm gonna upgrade, I should just go with something new, right? Mostly I keep those because they do look cool. But yeah, I know. I should just go for function. Get rid of all the posts and put all the cabling underground, or underwater rather. I guess I'll put away this. All the glass. And there was much glass. So then I can make a whole bunch of, because I have no idea how much fluid pipe I'm going to need for that. I have 4. I'm thinking I'm going to need more like, 60 maybe, because I'm going to have to do a lot of corners. So, I mean, I could have used this, hey? That was an option. What was the recipe for that? Clay. Well, I've got tons of clay. I can't arc furnace these, unfortunately. Yeah, I could have done that. Made a heap. Eh, whatever. It's fine. So I'm going to need some pipe sealant. I can make that from slime as well as cactus. I have cactus, but I'd have to cook it. Slime would be better, because I think I have a couple of stacks of that. So what if I did like... If I do that, just do that. That's, yeah, that saves a lot of time, right? So then I just need a couple of stacks of... And then I can go like that, that and that. I get 8 per thing, so that's even better. So if I just do like a stack, and then I put all that back, and then I do like that. And we can start with that. And these, I might actually just put all that back. Sandstone can go up here. And I've got some flint. Where am I putting flint? Oh, in here, right. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Now, I don't know if this is going to auto output, so let's just test it by sticking it next to it. Because if it doesn't, we can make a redstone engine or get a pipe pulsar maybe. It does. It auto outputs. So that's good because that saves me a lot of crafting. If I dig a hole here, and then I can do like that. We'll use the ladder so I can bounce. And if I come down here, and I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to dig a thing here, and I'll put this like that. Now this is in line with this wall, right? So what I want to do, I'll build a big hole here so I can swim around. So and then it's actually going to be along that line there, so we'll make this a little wider. Okay, so if I stick this like there, and then like that, and then I'll cover up this again, and we'll just move further down the line. There's nothing actually in the way here at the moment, so let's just do this for now. And when we get over there where we've got redstone and stuff, I'll go under the platform again. Okay. I wonder if this fuel can be used for anything else, like run a generator or something. See, there's a thought, hey? Because we're making lots of it. Hempcrete. I need to get some more hempcrete. This stuff's amazing. It's so cheap. Extremely cheap. I'm at the end of age 4, and I still don't have a cobble gem. Because, like, who needs it? I haven't found a use for it in this pack. It's, like, there's a lot of exploration and mining involved, so you get tons of cobble from that. And there's blocks like hempcrete, which are basically renewable resources. So, you don't use cobble for building when you've got that. sort of stuff. You know, the refineries run non-stop, so we're getting asphalt and concrete. You know, I've got tons of slag to make concrete, so why would you use cobblestone? I could make a cobblestone generator quite easily. I've got block breakers and stuff available. It's just like I have no need for one. Yeah, I need to replace all this with hempcrete because it looks a lot nicer. Okay, so here I kind of want to go under this, so let's make a hole in the ground. Make a big hole here. And maybe over here as well. And then we'll try and go over to where the wall is. Might even mark it. Is it in line with this? It is, isn't it? So I'm going to put it, I'll put a block there, so I can see where I'm going, and if I go like that, and then I'll fill in this hole. I might actually eat something. What do we need? We need a sandwich, which is convenient because I've got my... Now I want to follow this wall this way. I'm going to go like this. A little bit more. And I'm just going to mark where I want this to come up. So I'm going to go like that. We don't have a lot of daylight left, but that's okay. So we're going to follow this wall. If I can actually click properly. So I get dark under here. Okay, so where do we want this? We want this like in line with this. So that's where we're going. Actually make my way back over here and sleep, and we'll come back and finish this. Oh, really? Surely it's night time. I can see stars. Yeah. Have we got enough stuff? We probably don't. I think we're going to need a couple extra. So we're going to sit under here and do this. 2, 3. Ah, no. Bad pipe. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to go like this. Ah, really? Alright, let's make another set. You craft 8 at a time, so one more crafting should be enough. Grab some stone on the way through. And we'll go, oh, I've got a piece of hempcrete on me. Have to use it. Alright. And we need a little slime ball. connected? I think that's it. So we should be getting fuel in here now. Can be filled with fuel canisters, so there is a thing. Right, okay, so I could have transferred it by hand. I'm kind of glad I set it up anyway, but canisters. Filled fuel canisters. Air canisters from pneumatic craft, so I want these. Is that? You can't make them? Huh. Maybe in H4 you don't have access to the transfer of fuel? Maybe I've got to do it by pipe and you get access to canisters next stage or something? Stop loading. Surely that's not constantly using... I think it's constantly using energy, but surely it's not constantly using... Yeah, it's constantly using energy. I don't think it's constantly using fuel though. Anyway, we can stop it loading because we don't have a rocket there at the moment. So that is cool. Got a little pipeline set up. I'm going to stick this hemp crate somewhere. Like here. Because why not? Yeah, I need to get out the exchanger and do some more exchanging. But that's okay. So that's cool. So I think we're almost set. Kind of don't want to do the rocket launch right now. I'm probably do it beginning of next stream, just because I don't know how long I'll be stuck playing once I do that. So we'll do some moon stuff next session, I think, and hopefully start age 5, because just going there should get us happening. We didn't do these two things, but maybe we can do them once we get age 5. We can come back here and replace all our wiring, either insulate it with insulated MV, or maybe upgrade to HV, or maybe just get rid of it altogether and put in either cyclic cabling or whatever cabling we get access to in H5, because like there's probably going to be new stuff, right? So we might want to replace it with something. Maybe it's good that I haven't replaced it yet, because we're going to get better stuff. And definitely do a hem cloche. Maybe. Well, I mean, if we don't need the hemp to replace the wiring, then maybe we don't need the hem cloche. I don't know. We'll see how we go. We might want to do it anyway, so it might be useful having a cloche, just for the sake of having one. And we can replace the plant in it with whatever we need. So I guess there's a lot of capacity in this pipe because it's so massive. Because now we're making tons and tons of fuel. I wonder how our energy system is coping with that. Let's check on it. Yeah, we're alright. Yeah. Net gain? Yeah, net gain I think. So, it's alright. Which is cool. I think even net gain on Singer still, so that's pretty cool. We haven't started getting these yet. I'd like to know how much oil there is still in the reserve. That would be nice to know. Anyway, so these questions and more after the break. I'll see you next session for some astronaut activities, and yeah, we'll have some fun. So have a good one.